Hello, hello. I should find a better way to start my videos. I don't know how, because I feel like hello is a dorky way to start a video. Oh well. All right. So here's what I want to talk about. This has kind of been on my mind for the last couple days, and something came up, and I was like, oh, I need to talk about that. So many times people in this business, and let me tell you something, y'all. This business is way more mental than people realize. This business taps in to old wounds and hurts. It taps into deep-seated beliefs you have about yourself. It taps into lies that you have believed about yourself. You guys, there are not many jobs that do that. And this job totally does, because when the first person rejects you and says no, that old wound that, if you've been rejected in the past by somebody and that wound has not really been healed, that's going to flare up. And it's going to cause some fear, and it's going to cause some of those lies that you've believed about yourself to start playing in your head. I feel like I have had to seriously dig and figure things out about myself, unlike any other job ever. And you know what? It's really good. It is. It's hard, but it's really good because, I have the opportunity to deal with some things and to allow some healing to come. So it's amazing what this job will bring up. The fear that we have, crushing that fear and not letting it overtake us and not letting it, stifle our business or cripple us or paralyze is the word I'm looking for. It is really easy to let fear paralyze us in this business. And, if we have a bad couple months, or if maybe we're not able to focus on our business for a couple months and we have to focus on something else, a lot of times we start to believe some lies about what that means about our business. Oh, well, I've exhausted my warm market. I don't have anybody else to sign up. Maybe this is the end for me. Maybe this is as far up as I can go. It is amazing what this job will bring up. And, a lot of jobs, they focus a lot on professional development, but there's no real personal development done. And I feel like this job is the opposite of that. There is definitely some professional development that you can do and learn about, the virtual office and our products. And you can even learn about, network marketing and how to maybe close a sale and stuff like that. But I feel like even more necessary is the personal development, where we work on ourselves and we work on, believing in ourselves, and we work on taking risks and setting our goals high and going for it no matter what. It's crazy. And I'm right in the middle of all that. So hopefully that speaks to some of you, because that's where I'm at. And it's a journey for sure. So what I wanted to get on and share about is I have witnessed a couple people recently who get really excited about the business and they want to do the business, and so they set up maybe their first class, and, again, they're excited. They do a really good job preparing for that class and promoting it. And then 2 people show up, and neither one of those people sign up. And then that's the last class they have. Do you know how sad that makes me? It makes me sad for them, because do you know what, y'all? She shared this story, so I don't think she'll mind me sharing it. I've shared it before too. Do you know that at Hannah's first class, no one showed up? No one showed for Hannah's first class. Do you know what rank she is right now? She's a diamond. She hit diamond in less than 3 years. I think it was 2.5. Oh, well, it was 3 years from when she signed up, but she didn't start building for another 6 months. So I want to say she hit diamond in 2.5 years. Y'all, no one showed up to her first class. Do you know how easy it would have been for her to say, you know what, no one showed up, maybe this just isn't for me, and quit? That would have been so easy. So easy for her. But you know what? She didn't. She didn't quit. We set up another class. And you know what? She had 8 people come. And I think every single one of them signed up. And her business exploded. Exploded. She, was amazing with her circle of friends and her warm market. And then, what was so cool? It wasn't just about the people she knew. And this was the other thing that I was just telling a new builder. I said, she was saying that she doesn't have a lot of, a big sphere of influence. She doesn't have a ton of friends. I said, you know what is so great about this business? You really only have to know a handful of people. But what's great is you get them excited and them involved and them, in it all of a sudden you have access to all the people they know, and then all the people they know, and all the people they know, and then it continues from there. You get the point, right? This business is an exponential growth model. It's amazing. There are not many other companies out there. Oh, Hannah, I was just sharing some of your story. I was using you as an amazing example of why not to give up. And my dog, sorry, somebody rang the doorbell. I don't know what it is. Anyway, so many times, have you seen the graphic of the guy? He's like mining, and there's two graphics. Oh yeah, it was the UPS. They're mining, right? And he quits right before you can see there's like this much dirt left, and there's this massive diamond on the other end, and he gives up. He's like, you know what? It's too hard. I haven't found anything. I'm going to quit. And he was this far from hitting this massive diamond. Or there's another picture where there's these two guys and they're mining, and this one guy over here, he found like a couple little nuggets, and this other guy, he's digging, and again, right in front of him is this massive diamond, but he's looking back at that other guy going, you know, maybe that's all there is. Maybe I should quit. Maybe that's all I'm ever going to find. You guys, that is such a picture of this business. This business has amazing, amazing benefits and amazing things in store. And if you give up before you get there, you're never going to get to experience it. And I'm telling you, it is worth it. It is worth every no-showed class. It is worth every frustration. It is worth every, night where you're crying going, I don't think I can do this. Can you please go out and shut the door? In just a minute. It is really, really worth it. I promise. I have another amazing, amazing builder who she is like the picture of faithfulness because her journey has not been easy. She hit silver and, was not really able to maintain it. She built a couple legs wide and had some really good potential in all those legs, but not enough to keep her at silver. And she stayed there for a year and a half. It would have been so easy for her to say, you know what, it's just not worth it. I'm putting in all this time and effort and I'm just not seeing the growth that I'd hoped for. But you know what happened? All of a sudden this spring, her people got excited and they found some people that were excited, and that excitement started to grow. And she literally is going to go from silver to platinum before the end of this year. She will be platinum. No question about it. Like, her business is exploding. And because of the way that she built, she is set up amazing to just go right to the top. And I'm so excited for her because it would have been so easy for her to quit. So easy for her to go, you know what, it's just not worth it. I'm not making it like I wanted to. But she didn't. She kept going. She kept plugging. She kept doing that personal development. She started looking inside of herself and, figuring out new ways to do things. And all of a sudden her builders caught the vision. She found some of the right people, and they are going to, it's just amazing to watch her blossom and to watch her business blossom. And it's super encouraging and exciting. These stories are everywhere, you guys. I'm not special. These stories, the people that this has happened to, they're not necessarily special, except that they refuse to give up. They refuse to give up. And that, again, it makes me so sad when somebody tries the business for like 30 days and then says, you know what, it's just not for me. You guys, it can be for you. It really can. It does not matter how many people you know. It does not matter where you live. I'm telling you, you stick with it and you stay faithful, you too can be whatever rank you have set in your heart. I've said this before, mindset and action. Okay, if you feel stuck in your business, first of all, read game plan, because that's going to help your mindset in a number of areas. Typically, you're believing some lies. You're believing, that maybe people aren't going to want to, spend the money, or the products just aren't worth it, or whatever it is. There's a block there. There's a mindset block that you don't believe some things, and that comes out in your presentations. And then action. Guys, if you're not setting up classes and you're not setting up presentations and you're not talking about the oils and you're not bringing the oils with you and sharing them with people, how do you think you're going to get people? Okay? They're not just magically going to know. Like, most people don't make a Facebook post and then have 100 people sign up. It does happen occasionally, but that is not how most of our businesses have grown. Okay. Most of us have had to talk to people and, present. We have done no-show classes. I still have done classes like within the last year my last class that I just taught like a month and a half ago, 2 people came. One of them was already signed up. But you know what? That other one, she has used oils. She has used Young Living oils, already knows that they work, but she had never been told how to get her own account. She happens to work at a dentist office, and the dentist already wants to carry all the Young Living products. They've been trying to find someone to come in and explain stuff to the dentist so that they can get their own account and they can sell the toothpaste and use the products in their dental office. So I did this class. She showed up and she's like, hey, would you be willing to come to the dentist office and do a presentation so that our dentist office can get signed up and use the products? Yeah, I think I can do that. I sure can. You know what? It would have been easy for me to cancel that class. 2 people said they were going to come and I wasn't even sure that they were going to show up. Do not cancel classes, you guys. Even if it's 1 or 2 people, don't do it. Show up, because you know what? You never know who's going to walk through that door and how well connected and how ready that person is. Like, I didn't even have to sell her on oils. She already knew. She knew that they worked. She knew what most of them did. Like, she had a number of the oils from the starter kit. But that day, she's ordered her own starter kit. She got on ER. She's got some friends that she's getting ready to sign up. The dentist office is going to sign up. Like, it's crazy amazing what can happen with one person, okay? So do not give up. You never know who's going to show up to your classes, okay? There have been many classes where I have shown up, I have set up, no one has showed, so I tear back down and I go home. And you know what? Then I set up my next class, because this business is not going to build itself, and it's, that's just how sometimes timing isn't right for people. But if I stay faithful and I stay committed and I continue to present and I continue to invite people and I continue to be a product of the product and use these oils and bring them with me, I'm going to continue to sign people up. It's just how it is. This month is my 5-year anniversary. And you know what? I still sign people up. I still do. And some of them are people that they came to a class 2 years ago. And they get to a place where they're like, okay, I'm ready for oils. And then they come to me and they sign up. That is such a cool feeling, you guys. But I feel like I've been in it long enough now where people know that, like, I'm not just going to jump from business to business. Like some of my friends, it's been amazing to me over the last 5 years to see. I've got 2 or 3 friends who they literally have been in 3 or 4 different network marketing companies in the last 5 years. It's amazing to me. I love that I can say I have only ever been with Young Living. I will only ever be with Young Living. This is my job for life. And that if somebody thinks, now who would I trust to sign up with? They're going to think of me, because I'm steady Eddie, man. I'm not going anywhere. So you do that, you build that foundation, you become that steady person that, when they think, who would I want to be my support system for oils? Oh, they've been doing it. That's the only company I've ever seen them advertise for. Now, if you've been in other companies before, it's okay. It doesn't mean that you're doomed to fail. Okay? Don't give up on this one. I'm telling you, this company is better than all the other ones out there. Our products are better. Our compensation plan is better. You guys, I said this in South Carolina a couple weeks ago. I have compared other income disclosure statements from different MLMs. We literally have the best one. Like, there might be one other company that is close to our income averages. We blow most of them out of the water. Like, the top ranks in some companies make on average what our golds make. Seriously. Totally not kidding. Like, I have looked at those numbers. It's amazing. So this company is worth it. You can make it, but you can't give up. And you have to do the work. So hopefully that encouraged some of you. And feel free to tag anybody who you think might need this little pep talk. But I have to go buy a cone for my dog because he got neutered yesterday. TMI, right? All right, y'all. So reach out to somebody. Do not quit. Go find 5 people that you've been meaning to follow up with, whether from a class that they came to and they didn't sign up, whether somebody you sent samples to, somebody that's asked you a question and just for whatever reason hasn't signed up yet. Go follow up with them. Go say, hey, how are you doing? I was just wondering, if I can answer any questions for you. Hey, guess what? This month, Tangerine is for free. I would love for you to be able to get 13 oils. Oh, you know what I thought of the other day? Here's a really good marketing technique. Most people know that a diffuser costs all day long $50. You can go to any of the health food stores and pay $50 for a diffuser, right? So check this out. The starter kit is $160. So if you take $50 away from that, because that's the cost of the diffuser, that's $110. You guys, 13 oils for $110 makes them less than $10 a piece. And we're talking frankincense, thieves, Panaway, purification. Like, we're talking good oils here. When you say it like that to someone and you say they're less than $10 each, they're going to realize, oh, wow, I can't even get them. Like, you could probably go to the health food store and price some of the same oils. I guarantee you would spend more than $110 on 13 oils. You will. And the quality is going to knock your socks off. Wasn't that a cool, presentation? I was talking to somebody the other day because they said that they had somebody that wanted to buy a diffuser. And we were going over the options and I was like, check this out. And I said that and I was like, for $110 they can get 13 oils. And then they have a membership and they can order whatever they want from that point on. I thought that was such a neat way to market it because most people, like I said, they know that a big diffuser, one that you get, like the small diffusers you can get for $30 on Amazon. You can do that. But the big ones that fill up a room like ours do, $50 to $60 all day long. So if somebody's giving you a hard time because they think our oils are expensive, try that on them and see what they say about all that. Thanks, Krista. All right, y'all. I got to go buy that cone. Maybe a treat. Poor guy. Have a good day. Bye.